Fancy light.
Alrighty, welcome back. I'm your man, Bad Chad, and Queen Jolene's on the camera. We got Nate in the house, and we got Doug in the house. Doug's on the ground, been picking and chewing at that for the last couple days. And
I've been eating for a couple days, haven't I? It's been that long? Oh, I gotta go home.
you might make it home tonight. You might not make it home by the looks of things outside.
Doesn't look good, does it?
I'll throw you the old anchor off the truck and drag you.
Towed by your redneck. It's up that mountain, right?
So what we're going to do today is, and what we're going to show you is, we're going to try to put this engine in, the chassis, the Hudson, and the reason being is we're going to go with a small block. This is just something that's outdoors. It's no good, but it is a donor to start fitting something in there. So that's what we're going to do. And basically, Nate and Doug are going to probably do this situation here. I'm going to play with the Ford still a little bit because I'm trying to get it into primer. But I am going to help do this because I think it takes 3 people really to hold things and things going. And then when we put it in, we'll show you exactly what the
issues may occur.
What issues may occur.
Which I'm sure, you know.
Let's go for it. Thanks for coming back, everybody. We really appreciate it.
But no matter which small block you're using, you're going to use the same transmission as this one, so it's the same thing.
Basically, I think so.
So during mock-up, we'll slide her in and see what we got.
We could make an adjustable transmission mount, couldn't we?
We can adjust all kinds of stuff.
So basically, this is the first time for trying it in there, and it was quite a mess, eh, Doug?
Yeah, there's a lot of dirt stuff in there. A few years of it.
A few years of it.
You're a little sweater now. Still not done.
Yeah.
So we'll line that tail shaft right up with that. Slide the tail shaft through the hole and see how far we can get in.
Yep. So basically, this is what you're gonna have to do if you've got a 30s, early 40s, you know, car or truck. Pull the front end off. You want to put a different engine in it. You're basically going to strip it down.
What's holding this throttle linkage, Doug? We should probably.
And then you're going to be trying something in there. And basically, you're try to get it in place where you like it, and then build to it. Like it's going to set where it's going to set.
We'll take this here throttle linkage off so we can get closer to the firewall because we won't be using this anyways. How do them screws even turn out, Doug?
All right now, would you? Dougie had them ready. Good man, Doug.
You already loosened up, didn't you, buddy, old pal? Yeah, man. Do you want to just throw this inside the car there for now? Right behind you? Hey, look at Doug powered.
Sucked out.
How many horses are you, Doug?
25 horse. I don't even. Last time we tried to pull that engine out, I think the engine picker didn't do fair so well. Here, Douglas, you want to do that real quick? Just sweep underneath that car's wheels, and then we'll try it because it's not going to go anywhere that way.
Yeah, right there's something underneath that wheel already. That right there, Doug. Chad, what's this?
Water.
No, there was a rock or something.
Full of water. So it sat outdoors. It's got water in it. You know what I mean? Like it really didn't much matter to me. That's why it sat out there. Well, that's how easy it was. Change jobs. All I had to do is walk away for a second. Change jobs. Right?
Yeah.
I'll stand back here. So it had mounts that were up front. Yeah, there's so many different ways that this can be done, obviously.
It could be done a lot of different ways.
We could hook her on right here.
Yeah. Just want to see is that going to go down
There you go, why not? Whatever's different.
I just wouldn't get the front end back on, that's all.
How much closer can we go before we start going in? Tell me how much more.
You can go in and I just hold down there a little bit.
Down a little now?
Yeah, you can let it down a little bit now so you can get past that oil pan. Just
yeah. I can.
Sorry, I'm pushing back on there, Charles.
That's fine.
It's all right. I see this here fits awful tight under the. I should look in there for the.
It doesn't look too bad, to be honest with you. There's a.
No, it doesn't.
Down some here.
You're almost lined right up with that hole in there. Bring it down a little bit.
Yeah,
more.
I gotta bring it down some.
You can see it, right? Yeah.
I can see it now,
if you want to hold that still there, Doug.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go grab the jack. Just put it on the end of the transmission.
Right now, we should be able to roll that right into that hole. Is what I'm hoping right there.
Okay, you want to push it back that far, do you?
Just want to push it back till that hits the firewall anyway and see what it looks like.
Feel that now, would you?
Going right in that transmit cross. There we go. So when we let her down now, we might have to put a jack underneath that. Yeah, that's okay. Well,
Did you have that all figured out, Nate?
I just, no.
No, maybe. Look at that now, would you? Holy smokes.
Now look at that oil sensor right there on this motor's hitting there. But it's going to go back farther anyways. How far can we go back into that hole?
What was I going to say now? Yeah, okay.
Let's look at that hole back there first, Douglas. Oh, them things are bright. I see an alien under there.
Yeah, you're hitting on it now, Nate.
Can I try to straighten this engine out a little bit? Everybody's out of the way and you're all nothing underneath it or anything?
Yeah. Yeah, the oil thing's hitting on the other side, Chad. You can't. It's that sensor going to come off there. And I just want to see how. Whoops. I want to see this here cross member here to the.
Is it on or off?
Right there.
It's very, very simple.
I see the lip is setting here on that cross member.
Do you want this down, Nate? Do you want to look at that, do you, down there?
Here in a minute. Yeah.
Do you want to look at that?
I'm looking for up here for now.
Okay. Doug, you didn't want a piece of cardboard, did you?
Can it go back a little bit more there, Doug, or is it hitting hard right here?
It can, but you're talking half an inch.
Okay, let's put a jack on that tranny now.
now.
I got Jack.
Yeah, right here.
Looks like it's taking up the whole hole too, man.
Yeah, it's coming.
Yeah, it's sitting on
So
something.
we're going to jack this here up a little bit, and then we'll come back another 4 inches anyways. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep, we get some more.
Try to drag it across the floor, make no noise, and whack it up on top of my...
See where your transmission manifolds are here?
Yeah, we ain't worried too much about that.
Go ahead.
Yeah. But we have to be able to push it back, Doug, so we're putting a little bit of an angle so it'll go back with the stand and everything.
So basically we know that if we have the older engine, we're going to have a fuel pump there. This is a newer engine, so it doesn't have the fuel pump there. So that's going to be a boo-boo. It's going to have to go back quite a ways by the looks of things. Hit me on top of the foot.
The transmission's pressed right up against that rod for the emergency brake there.
So it's on that emergency brake rod over there now?
It's up against it.
You can see
Get any push out of there.
fuel pump would hit that. It's going to go back quite a ways. You can see also that this is not center.
Yeah, see right
I think the steering is going to be fine.
Yep.
We haven't got much up there.
Like this is the steering here.
So right there.
Right?
Okay, we're
That's the
almost to
steering. I think it's
there.
going to be fine. That's an oil sensor, so it would tell your oil pressure. That could be
Okay.
changed where that comes
There. And there.
Right there.
That's okay there.
This is the brakes,
that's
so I don't
But
know
it's
with the
gonna come
brakes to
back
be honest
still.
with you when
This
that
is
goes.
gonna come
I'm not
back
sure with
another
the type of
much.
manifold. You might be able to get
That
something
square
hugged tight. Like Nathan said,
That's
this is
gonna come out.
one
See this pan
longer.
here?
All the pressure comes from one spot, so
That's probably going to fit
That's how
just
that
up
would
in
work.
there. So there's that emergency brake rod there.
It's totally in the way.
So it's hard to see there, Joe, but it's way in the middle here.
she's good.
Yeah. So this, where we're going to have to come back probably another 4 inches. And the round hole, we got the tail shaft through the frame X brace there. It's got a speedometer gear drive on both these tail shafts. And that sticks out another 1.5 inches on the side. So we're going to have to notch that square out more and get rid of this emergency brake rod. And then we should be able to come back another 4 inches easy.
You're looking to stuff that universal read into that box?
Yes.
Right inside of
This
it?
here is going to end up going in that box.
Yeah.
And this here, both the transmission pan is actually going to be just above this web up here.
Yep.
So that's going to work out
It
okay.
should pass that once you get
That'll
where it
pass
needs
the
to
web,
be,
yep. But up in there, we got to take it back out, move this rod, and cut that square out.
Yep.
And you can get a better picture when we pull the motor back out, see. But down in here, Joe, I guess you can see, if you look back to where the tail shaft goes through the hole,
Put your little light down
at
there
the
for
bottom,
it.
we'd have cut the web out farther back in there for that to go through. And do you want to pull that sensor off over there, Chad, so it will slide easier?
We'll just pull it right out and be done with it, have we not?
Let's pull it back out and we can cut that back there.
Take over
So, but if
again,
we
we
get
did it before, so.
If we get that 4 more inches, that should be almost 4 inches there.
So the
okay?
distributor's going to have to go in the firewall. There's going to have to be something done
Might
there.
have to notch the firewall, yeah.
So there's, when you start doing that sort of stuff, that's why sometimes they like 4 because your
We might
distributor's
be
up
able to,
front.
like you said, we might be able to go with mounts. We might be able to go from here down with a set of mounts,
Mm-hmm.
or we'll figure that out. We got to get it back farther before we.
Do I let the jack down?
Jack's probably okay. Yeah, we don't have to have that sensor there either, so we can give us a little more.
You're okay to pull it a little bit now.
The frame here,
I see that,
U-bolts
yeah.
just hit the.
And then when you let the motor down, you won't get it out.
That's right. Actually, no, they're on the axle, and the frame is on the spring, so should still be good.
And what do you
I think
need?
it's going to fit in there pretty nice.
What do you need for a tool?
Oh, Doug! No water in it, Doug. No water in the transmission, is there?
What you need is, what are you going to do it with? Plasma cutter or?
Let's have a look down in there. And
Where are you working, Nate? So I can test there right now.
I think you just did, buddy. So, right in there. So this arm here, we got to take this arm here out.
Yep.
This bracket here, the emergency brake got to come out. And where that round hole is, we just got to go over 2 inches down and across and back up. It's got a plate like in the bottom and stuff, so it won't take too much.
We should get the car up in the air then, shouldn't we?
We can put the jack right underneath the front here, jack it up, and then
Yeah.
pull that off.
Go from there.
Go from there.
See what we can get done.
Where are them stands at?
See if we can't get it in place.
Are the stands at the back, Doug, or are they up front here? Let me slide by you here, Doug. Oh, thanks for both going. There they are, right there.
Just so we can get underneath there and do something, you know. Just like me putting the fender skirts
Easy this
on.
way, Doug.
Once in a while you get lazy and you just want to do it without doing the deal. But to do this one, let's get comfortable. Going to be using a tool underneath there, and it just would be nice to get underneath there.
Go right there, Doug, right on the top one. I got it. It's right there. That bolt. Right there. Here, I'm gonna go. If you pedal it all the way. I don't mean to bug you or anything, but fit right in there. Then we can block it at the back again. See what
Doug, just
a second. Slide it back every time. How's it looking there, Doug?
Want to take it off on me?
We can leave that jack there, plus we'll block that back tire, just to make everybody happy.
and then a piece of. I'm getting ready. For he says what he wants.
I think that one there just slides in there. We pop that pin out of there and a pin there. You pair of vice grips?
What you need? I'll get anything you need.
Pair of vice grips.
Pair of ice grips. I suppose you want a good pair.
A pair of small needle nose.
Will the plasma blow through the back of that where there's a little bit of mud in it? Watch your eye.
Thank you.
I'll just get it back for the other day.
I didn't know there's payback around here. Apparently there is.
No. We could notch that with the plasma pretty easy, Chad.
Is that what you're thinking?
I think so.
Okay.
If your plasma works that good, we can zip that in there fairly quick.
It's on its way.
And then you can always tighten it up after.
Dr. Hiltz will be right with you. He'll be with you in 5 minutes.
5.
He has
4,
things he has to tend to.
2, 1.
But if you sit patiently, he'll be right with you.
Next, can you pull that thing anyway?
A second. Watch your fingers. Not quite, Doug.
We should unbolt the whole goddamn thing and get it out of the way because this pin only goes up far enough, hits the body, and then you can't pin it.
And that rivet there is welded on.
Yep. So if you took it off that mount and that mount, you drop the whole damn thing, get it out of the way. See what I mean? There, it's like, oh no. That's what I was hoping you were going to spin it out of the way a little further, and then it was going to be able to pass that pin.
Well, that's kind of
You want to use a wrench, take the whole goddamn thing off there?
You know what? If we put a hammer on that, that will go around, Doug.
It'll spin right up.
Yeah.
Get this pin out. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that will. I just need a hammer.
You want me to get? I'll get you a hammer.
Okay.
What size you want?
Hammer.
There.
Yeah, the big one. We like that big one.
Extra large.
Oh yeah, extra large.
Extra, extra. Read all about it. Chad's bringing the big one. No doubt about it. Watch your eyes, Doug.
I'll clean the neighbor, Renee.
There's that pin there, Doug. You already got the tie.
Yes.
Should have left it in there.
I know. I thought it was going to come out on some neat.
Give me a second. We'll go back some. Second. We'll go back some. Oh, there it goes,
Hello,
Doug.
buddy.
And that there, just slide off there like that. We can leave it. Should take that one out too.
Sweet.
Another pin right here,
Do you
Doug.
want a pair of vice grips or?
That pin.
Got a pair?
We're just fighting over the vice grips down here.
Well, I've got two pairs here. Actually, one for each hand.
Do you? Seen that before?
I used them to hold the motor down in my car.
No way.
Hey, man.
I seen it held down forward on a snowmobile before.
Look at that now, would you?
I'm going.
He's quick at that shit, isn't he?
How would you say that?
Well, you won't, I will.
Where at, mate?
I had the right
Screwdriver? Flathead screwdriver?
yeah. That'd be good.
You'll have it off by the time you get back.
Here's some more pieces.
Okay.
Okay. That's good enough. That gets us out of there. We'll leave that
Pretty
spring
quick.
on that.
Take the pin out, get that out. It's good.
Okay, Doug, I think we've plasma this
I'm
here.
just going to throw this
Alright.
stuff right inside with the plasma
This
cutter.
cardboard out of the way. Fires are kind of exciting.
Okay, Chad, what do you think? We'll cut that out now.
Okay, buddy. I'm just going to take a second here. Oh, I should turn you on. I got the air right here.
A pair of safety glasses, I guess. Glasses will be fine. I hung them up.
You got your blue ones stashed, don't you? I've got these other blue ones here. Are
You want glasses?
those good enough, bud?
See.
Nate, you want
Yeah,
glasses?
these will work. These will work.
Nice. Clean metal there,
How
doesn't it?
good's your tip on that plate?
I don't know how good it is.
We're gonna find out. Let's see right here. Oh, it's got a safety trigger. Leave about a half an inch roughly of the original.
Here, Doug, I'm going to get you underneath the other side with the air hose in case something gets on fire. I don't even know if it should be an air hose. It should be a blanket maybe, but... Everything good underneath there?
Everything's good under here.
Okay, it don't look good from up here. It looks like you're trying to light my garage on fire, but...
Pretty much, eh?
Everything,
Oh, it looks good down here. Go that now, would you? Want your big hammer? No, I just want to cut it out, he said.
it doesn't look real pretty, but
No, that looks good.
I gotta take a little bit off this side here with it, a little bit more over here.
That just needs to be cleaned up with a die grinder bite.
Yeah, that's all we're gonna do after, yeah.
But he's gonna fix it right now.
I may not be the steadiest hand, but
learn how to use a plywood cutter. Take them hot marbles with you if you want.
You like them hot marbles? Right on the back of the leg. Yeah, marbles usually feel
I've
good.
seen him put them in his boots before. Dirty.
There we go. Now we should be able to. So I might take that on an angle in top corners. Ain't gonna hurt none. It's got a top cross member there. There we go.
That looks good. What's that? What do you want me to check? It's on fire? Just don't want to open because it's fire.
I got some smoke under here, but is there any up there?
You seem to be fine.
Oh, we got some cardboard down here smoking. There we go. I'd say we could try her again. She's burning. The cardboard's burning.
What do you think of the Tomahawk 375 Lincoln?
I like it.
He likes it. And it even has a safety latch. Doesn't it? Huh? Has a safety latch.
Yeah, there's trickery. Yep.
Trickery, he says trickery. I'm going to make you extra cautious.
All right. Well, we might as well try it again or what?
Check it out, see what happens. That was a good looking cut, Nate. That was a good looking cut, buddy, I must say.
Not bad for
Well, it was a good cut.
being not very.
I made worse. How's that? I've made worse. Gotta take those off of there. Do we gotta take the cardboard in there or
I'd
what?
say, probably really easier.
Just send it back a little bit.
Now, what about this sensor? We should pop that sensor off there, just so it goes in easier.
I could have took that off while I was dilly-dallying.
Dilly-dally.
I was dilly-dallying.
Slockers. Making you all work.
It does take a wrench, but
That's good though.
rusted out here.
I'll start jacking it up now though while you're working on it.
Sure. Why not?
See, that's what they should, you know. Not saying a word.
What's that, Chad?
The old fellow that came in here and gave me that little gift there, that little wooden car, 92 years old, and he said, I said, what's your secret? He looked at me and said, work. And you know, I understood exactly what he was telling me. Go to work. Basically. Keep you busy. Keep your brain busy. Pays more. Idle hands is the devil's broth.
That's the one. I can never remember that one, but that's the one.
Is that the one?
That's the one.
Put some bacon on the biscuit, we're burning daylight.
What's this here now? It's
Pitter patter, let's get at her.
pitter patter. Let's get at her.
Yeah. The only thing that's in there is water.
Yeah, I know.
Cut it all now, it's all in the car. Roll around in the freeze.
Yeah, that went nice. Still a lot of construction left to there too, is there not?
Oh yeah, there's a piece on the top. There's a piece on the bottom. There's lots there.
So we're in.
Let's see if she roast. Okay, there's the water in the pan. Take her down just a little bit.
I cannot see, so
Take her down a little bit.
take her down a little bit.
Watch her. Take her right down to the pan as close here so we can go back in as far as we can. That's all I did.
Sounds like a good idea.
Okay, let's shove her in. Okay, you can take her down some more, okay?
Yep.
Okay, just a second. Hold that motor. Tweak the motor this way, Doug, just a little bit like that. I'll shove it in for you, Chad.
So going down just a little bit?
Yep, take her down just a little bit. Down. Good. Oh, second.
Do we want the jack on the side of it?
Just a second.
Pull that.
There we go.
Just push up on the transmission there, Doug. You gotta go down and just push up on the transmission. Watch yourself, old buddy. See what's going on? Just go slow. Just a second now. Go, be careful now. Don't go underneath the engine at all. Please and thank you.
Can we go back now, Doug, or?
Yep.
Don't get underneath anything, okay, Doug?
No, just keep going back, guys.
All right, we're almost back.
Just don't get underneath anything, Doug.
Okay, let her, you watch your hands, Doug. You gonna let her down a little?
Yep.
Let her down. We're hitting this motor. Might have to take that motor hook thing you got on top here off, because it won't let us go back far enough, Chad.
No?
This right here, we're gonna have to not use that. It's too much back. You can't get back far enough with that thing on it.
Do we have to go back any further?
Well, not much, but it'd be nice to have the. Yeah, we don't have to go back much further.
Jeez, I wouldn't go back
Doug.
much any further.
We gotta pull that back ahead. That pan's gonna go up over that lip on the frame.
Yeah, see it's up over on one side, but not the other.
Yeah, it's gonna be up over on both sides.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be up over on both sides.
Yeah.
Okay, can you just pour back some, Chad, towards you?
Get the jack under here.
Yep, I got it.
Yeah, don't get underneath it, Doug. It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
No, he can just line us up. All we gotta do is stay where he wants it to go. It's gonna go up. Oh, let's go your way.
Gotta come ahead towards you guys a little bit.
Come ahead just a hair, Chad. There we go.
There you go.
There it is, right there, isn't it?
Up in there now, yeah.
Back?
Now
Now
shove
it's gonna come back.
to the jacket. Now let's go back. Just a second.
I'm gonna let it down.
Yeah, put it down a little bit.
We up on top?
Yep.
Don't underneath it, Doug.
I know we're close to the motor here.
Yeah, this is holding us up a bunch.
Good.
Watching our tail shots.
Well, to be honest with you, to be honest with you, that engine either,
It's only
I
gonna
think
go
it's
back a
got
couple more inches right here.
I think it's
right?
got to come up some, and that's it, right there.
It's gonna come back a little bit more here. I think because you get your pulley. Do we got a pulley there anyways?
Oh, I suppose, yeah, right, yeah.
You got no pulley on there.
Yeah, it's true. Got to come back further.
Let's just see what you got for pulley, Chad, and then I want to see what Doug's going on down here. It's looking good there, Doug.
And our shaft fits in your hole very nicely. It was quite close to the floor where it's sitting, but you've got.
So could it come back further, or is it just have to cut a little bit of that frame out?
No, there's nothing here holding it from coming back any further.
No, there's nothing.
So, to be honest with you, I think it should go underneath that by the looks of the engine.
Let's just have just a second, Chad, here.
Well, no, it looks good there. The engine looks good there.
No, if we do go underneath that, Doug, if we do go underneath that,
You'd have to notch your
that's too close there now to the floor, right
You'd
there.
have to notch your frame to get that in there.
No, there's lots of room right there.
Check that out.
Lots of room right there, right?
Yeah.
But that's too high for a universal joint here.
Yeah.
So we-
So
come lower.
3%, I think, of 3% backwards.
I'm going by the
3
cross
degrees,
member here
3%, 3 degrees.
for the
If I took that off,
we're going by the floor, Chad. How much room we got for U joint to
Yeah.
turn on the floor
Tilt
is
it
what
back.
we're going
To your
by.
floor.
So
Pull that.
we do got to come back ahead for a minute, Chad. If you can pull it ahead.
yeah, I can do that. But it does look good there where it's at.
Well, we're gonna change it up a little bit here.
Yep. I'm on it.
Okay, well, see how far you only need to go ahead a couple inches if you can. Okay, just a second. Just a second. Doug, I'll pull this over just a little bit. And hey, Chad.
Yes?
Can you come back to the jack here and let the jack down just a little bit nice and easy?
Yeah. Maybe
Yeah,
you keep
no,
your
I
foot
got
right
everything
inside
out of the
that
way.
jet. Keep your foot.
Everything's
Yeah. See, we just won't take off, that's all.
the jack back here down just a little bit. Nice and easy if you can.
That going nice and easy because I know it's nice and quiet.
We're just still waiting for it to come.
It's moving very slowly.
Easy.
Keep her coming.
No, she's off now.
Yeah, she's holding on the motor. Okay, there we go.
Oh, you're right in the middle of her now.
Yeah, right there is pretty good right
Yeah, in the
there.
middle of it.
Okay, right there, Chad.
Just push it back.
And then come back some. Yep. Just a second.
Yeah.
Now, just a second here. I'm gonna get my foot on the jack. Just a minute. Oh, right there. So how are you up there now, Chad? Not much room there, is there now? Oh, that jack must still be coming down. The handle must not be tight.
No,
Handle's not tight,
Yeah,
the
it is.
jack?
It's almost
Nope.
sitting now.
did not tighten it.
It's tight.
Yeah, it's got to come back up a couple inches.
There you go, Nate. Like you said, Nate, it's got to come back there quite a ways, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's gonna come back to come back to that firewall more, right?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, there's where I'm hitting now, Doug. See that?
Yeah.
Let's take this. So it's we either got a notch.
That
Okay,
frame
right
of
there.
it was-
So where this pan's hitting that frame, we either got to notch that frame.
You want a marker?
I got a marker here in my pocket, I think, but there's so much mud down here, might not be able to mark it.
Yeah, we got to clean under here, that's for sure.
Piece of chalk. I got a piece of chalk if you want it.
Yeah, I'll take a piece of chalk, Chad.
Don't break it.
You can clean that up with this brush.
Yeah, give that a rub there, Chad. Or
Give
Chad.
that a
Doug.
rub.
Insulted Chad just like that.
No. You guys are pretty cool guys, just,
Just not there, are you?
I thought I was a douchebag.
No, we never said that.
Oh, that's me saying it. Most people are going to tell you
We've been through a lot of stuff in the past. We ain't
that.
that.
Man.
Some stuff we can't tell the public.
Not the best thing to clean with. I just happen to have it in my
Yeah.
pocket, Nathan.
I'm thinking we should notch this here. What did he say not to do?
Yeah, I did those epic.
First thing.
Epic.
I know it. I do it all the time.
Okay, there. And we're going to have to probably take this right to there.
There's no reason for this to be in
That's
here
that
anymore either.
greasy old battery box. We can put the battery box in the
It
trunk.
doesn't need to be here anymore. It can be cut out.
We're going to cut this to there.
Oh my God, you're hard on that stuff, aren't you?
Sorry, man. Okay. Over here, we only need to
Not doing
do...
any stories.
Look at that, right where that cross, remember...
Yeah, it's like they've already forced something in and out of there by the looks of that bend.
Oh, you forced stuff in before.
Oh, yes.
So on this X-web, we just got to trim a little bit off the bottom lip here of this X-web to give a little more room for the tranny pan and the side of the tranny pan to come through under here.
I'm guessing,
You're guessing.
with an educated guess, but them two holes up in the front of this frame is where that radiator sits on. And you'd want quite a distance, or a little bit of, for the fan and the, like you said, it's got to go back first.
Should you be able to put an electric fan in front of the radiator? There was lots of room in front of the radiator, wasn't there?
Yeah, no doubt in my mind. The grill come out, fan,
Right
the
here,
radiator's
if I
here,
trim
and this
that out,
part
we
right
can
here,
come
that's what we're
back.
thinking.
And then it's going to be close to the firewall, so we'll probably have to box it in for the distributor. What are we going to cut that with, Doug? I think zip blade, probably.
Steering's going to make it no problem, I'd say.
Oh, I think the steering's going to be fine. Steering and the brake masters.
Yeah,
Well, we got to
looks
try
that way.
manifolds for the brake master cylinder. It's going to be
Fuel pump's not going to do so well.
electric. Zoomies out through the hood.
Haven't got those.
Okay, let's have a look.
But we will dress the engine up a bit, I guess. Why not? Have a chance to.
But yeah, we should be able to get that back.
Give her some, like you always give her some room, like,
Yeah, we'll get some extra down there.
Yeah.
I get it all marked.
So we want to pull it out again?
We don't have to pull all the way out if we pull it up a ways. That there might have to go,
Well, it's
Unless you
the
put
exhaust.
out through, like your red car.
Yeah.
Shh, Nate, shh. Okay, there's your chalk. Was very easily broken.
I knew it would break anyways. All right.
Pull that back out halfway, and then we'll.
So just
Cut that?
just lift it up and
Pull
she'll
it
come
in some?
free. Do you want up over that?
Yeah, pull it ahead some so we can get up over that, and then that'll give us some room under there. I think it'd be nice if you almost pulled it out, set it on the floor, and got rid of this and just hooked a chain to there, because we can't get all the way back because this keeps hitting on us. Whoa.
Like the old fella there, and I wasn't letting it down. I looked at him. I said, "Did you hire me?" He said, "Nope, nope." You want it down? You say?
No, up and out. You might as well change that chain up before we set it back
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
At least it's easy to get in and out of there.
It is with the front end off.
Yeah. Keep going. Whoa.
gutter, isn't it?
There you go. You go a little higher. There you go. What are we gonna cut that with? I think zip blade, Doug. I think I'll cut it. I think I'll cut it with his.
I'm just gonna let this down. This needs a new chain.
There'll be some obstacles around it in there, that's for sure.
That's, yeah. Oh, yeah. The least, the best.
That's right.
And if we keep it clean as we're doing it, you know, cut things clean, make things look good, then when it's all done, it'll be a good job.
I think we need to jack this back up some, Doug, and put it on the stand
Basically,
again.
what I'm thinking. Could not find my chain the other day. Yeah.
That shiny new one you got here somewhere, isn't it?
Yeah, I know, but the one you seen hanging outside there.
Here, squeeze it just 1 second. Whoop.
I just opened one shot.
Oh, that went down the engine. It's good. It's good. That's a. There's a bolt down in there.
Did it fall in?
Yeah.
No, it didn't, did it?
Yes, it did. Yeah, good thing she. Oh, it twisted that.
Okay, well, that's good, Doug.
Come on off.
That's good, Dougie. Just let her down a little bit. Leave the jack right on it. How's that? There,
Happy,
okay.
happy?
Yep.
Good, good.
Happy, happy. Everybody happy. And we still got tires blocked. Tires are blocked. Man, what do you want to know? I'm going to start throwing some sparks, if that's all right.
Where did you leave them?
Yes.
Let's put that blanket down over top of that seat again if we can. If it's going to go up inside there, please. Just so
Yeah.
we don't have a fire.
Yep.
No fires. I'll get you to lay in there, Doug, so we don't get up. That's not true.
Support. I wonder if we should unbolt that.
Your e-brake thing?
Is that hammer still there, Douglas? What? Is that hammer still close by, is it?
Yes.
Bucker don't want to let go, does it? Bucker don't want to let go.
I had a little small chain.
Hey, Doug, is there a punch up there somewhere I could get?
Up on the front, Doug.
A punch or a bigger chisel?
There's one back here on the floor too. You want a punch, you say?
Or a big chisel, one or the other, whichever. up in this your track for the. There's the roots there they cut off the other day. Yep. There we go. Now, that fender brace. That's pretty neat how to make that. It just slides. Okay. There's a fender brace. Off. Okay. Now we can get that there.
How's that make you feel, Nate?
I'm wondering.
Wonder how do I feel?
That's just the bottom lip, and there's a whole big web in here. And if anybody thought it was going to have an issue, we can always put a on the outside of that. You can replate or put an angle on the back side to run down here, and it ain't going to change what it does there. Fine. Yeah, but watch that step. There's no brace on it.
Can't chain on that thing. I just need 2 of these.
You need the bolt that fell down through the motor. Is that the one you need?
Should hold it. That's what we want it, wasn't it? Short little thing on it, or you want longer than that?
No, that slot's good, and we'll see if we can hook back. We'll hook back here. We might have to slide a bolt or screwdriver through so don't slide in the feather hook. Get it so it lifts half straight. That's the hardest part sometimes.
Here, Doug, hook that up for me, wouldn't I? Put this down, old brother.
Try to get back here, Doug. Once he pulls your head. Well, Doug, you can't twist that, can you?
No.
Hey, whoa, you're jacking and we're not even... You did it again. You did that the other day. Now, just a second, Chad. We want this close to the back here. Right, not right to the back, but somewhere's right. Okay, try. Let's see how it lifts. Going in there. It might not be the back far enough.
Come on now. It only takes so much, I guess.
I think we're off the back for it.
That's good, isn't it?
Not bad.
Yeah, good. Good guess.
Think, Doug.
So what are you thinking this time? Is it looking... Just cut the flat pieces off of the transmission pan, not the hip.
Yeah. And it's right where that was, it kind of needed to be up in there a little bit for the lip of the pan. So the speedometer now should go.
Slide right in, lots of room.
Should.
And then it'll be just, you know, I guess figuring out which way he wants to mount it. And then whether your header, whether your manifolds are going to fit. You know, whether you're going electric fuel pump, whether you're going fuel pump on the engine. I guess it all sort of...
Fuel pump on the engine is a lot nicer for
It is,
certain
isn't it?
things.
It is.
Like, okay, down a little bit, sure. We're gonna go just a second. We're gonna go that way.
Hard in the foot.
Oh, the water.
Got her?
Let her down some. Yeah.
Just let her down until I think it's going to hit somewhere.
Yep. And then
Push her in a little further.
Yep. We're over this way. That was a problem. This time.
Keep your fingers crossed, people. Keep your fingers crossed. Keep your fingers crossed.
Okay, in there would be good if we'd been in there. Okay, well, there. Yep.
Now let it down some, okay?
You can go a little bit more, yep.
Just a little bit.
There you go. Well, give me some more. Yep. Keep her going. Yep, keep her going.
Do you want me to let it down?
A little bit more. Let her down, yeah, whatever.
Want me to keep her going?
There we go, yeah. There
All
we go.
right.
Now we're there.
There's the difference right
Here,
there.
just a second. Shove this we're crowding this way towards me too much. There, okay,
Push
let her
the whole
down.
car over.
Let her down. Went in crooked when we just engine lift when he went in.
Is it in the hole in the back?
Yep, we'll let her down a bit, then I'll put the jack underneath back there. Okay, just a second. There, that went over some now.
This is a mock-up motor, so this is what we're going with. So when it gets hit or bumped or whatever, it's fine. Back.
Try to shove it back a little bit there, see what it does. Okay, now we're getting somewhere.
Now you're cooking with gas.
Okay, just a second.
What's it hitting now, Doug?
We're pretty close there anyways, what we're doing.
Yeah, you just need to put up a little bit more in your jack past the...
Frame?
Okay, where we at?
Yeah, you're hitting on your jack.
Oh, right there, yep.
Yeah, so you just gotta bring your jack up a little bit.
No,
want-
she's just a second, Doug, just a
Yeah, jack
second.
and crooked.
Watch your fingers.
Yeah, jack and crooked too.
That old pan is...
I like
I think it just hit... No, there's something going on here, just a second. Right there. And right There's where she's free.
Can I go push it back?
Okay, just a second, Chad, just a second.
I can't go back much further anyways.
No,
The valve
can't
tank
go back
covers
much
it.
further anyways. I see your light there, that light does. My light, no, the little light just died, pal. Yeah. Okay, where are we at now?
I'm going to center you up too.
Okay, so that speedometer.
I'm going to move it, okay? Do you mind if
I was
I'm...
wondering if that was going to get in the way.
Your fingers in the way?
No fingers in the way. Okay.
I'm just going to center it up in
Yeah.
there, I guess.
Because the stand wasn't even crooked this time.
It looks pretty good.
So the speedometer drive is what's holding
It's not
us
too
there.
bad right there. Pretty center.
Right here, too. You got any play on that side?
Oh no, we're good there on the
It's
pan.
tight.
The pan's good. That's tight, y'all.
It's
But
tight, but
the pan looks good there. The only
Hey,
thing
Danny.
we got hitting, is the speedometer drive. See this, Doug?
yeah, I know. I was wondering if that was going to hit.
So that's just in the middle there a little bit. We might
Go in now.
right
we just
there.
didn't change that shaft on the end of it for no speedometer drive.
If I had one with no speedometer drive, it would fit perfect. It would, wouldn't it? But
So on this
that's
side,
not-
on the corner of the transmission pan, by the front up here, it's not too bad, but the pan is hitting on that side, on the inside, a little bit,
right
eh?
here, it's not. It's just barely missing.
Okay.
It's missing here. Like we're good there.
Both sides of the pan?
Both sides of the pan are good.
Okay.
That's good. The only place we're hitting now is where the tail shaft comes through that hole. We got the gear drive hitting. But see that, Doug? See the top where them top two bolts are there?
Yeah, it's hitting right up front there.
Them top two bolts are hitting
Okay.
there.
You lost snow, man.
But see how much room you got up front there to go back.
I just wasn't coming this driveway, and I turned in, I thought, geez, I don't know really where it is. I was waiting where you're touching to. Not this deep.
Nice,
There's
eh?
Dennis. Hello, Dennis. But really, you don't need to go back any farther.
No,
there.
like that's good
You got
enough.
a pulley we can just set right here? You got one we can just set there?
This right here is holding it center right at the
Yeah,
present
that's
moment.
okay.
I just didn't want you to put,
Do you got a pulley we can just set on there and have a look? Because if it is, we're getting pretty close to. I don't know if that's a 350 or 305, one or the other. So I don't know enough about the colors on myself. You know more about a shed motor than I do, Dennis.
I'm coming with 350. Look like it's 305, though.
So we got.
I
Might have to move that brake master cylinder for the exhaust for the manifold. Get the
You'll
pulley.
get your manifold on if you don't, will you?
No, I don't think. Over here, there's lots. He's got some. Actually, I'm gonna grab one out here. You got some huggers there. There's a pulley. Yeah, take them there and see what we got. I'm gonna grab these here for a second, Chad.
did manage to find something. Luckily.
But it depends. It's manual. So the only thing we gotta run is an alternator, right?
He'll get the worst spanking he ever got. How's that, Dennis? I don't know if that will.
Is the other one? Is the other one there?
No, hold and get your truck up here.
Oh, your bar.
Yeah.
So all we gotta do is run the alternator, right? So even if you had
One.
this here and cut it off, use that
Right.
one, right?
Gotcha.
Mirror off on that sign.
That makes sense. See that? You see? Well, basically,
all we gotta run is an alternator and a water pump.
I have not got, these are the pulleys I have that are in my stock, that's all I got. So as we shove that down in there, you know, it does not fit it, well, that's in there. It might fit, it might fit in there. But he, like he just said to me, he said, you cut that right there, have yourself a pulley, have one little pulley inside there fit up easily. So that's how, that's a good way to think, I like that.
That manifold there will work on there, Chad. No problem there for that manifold. Lots of
Awesome.
room down there for the starter, but I think the other side, the brake.
Oh, yeah. The mountain's not too bad.
Excuse me, Dennis.
Slushy, slippery.
Right where that exhaust, right where that brake is. But you might have different. Do they make any of these where they have a horn here that drops down?
Just a minute now, I might have something in there in the stash, but I
He
might.
doesn't even know what he's got, man. He's got so much stuff.
That's like on a Ford to 289 one. Some of them come straight out the back, or you get the other ones that are block
Them
huggers.
little shorty buggers
Yeah.
tug right, sink right into the
That's
motor.
right on that brake.
Perfect positioning there, wasn't it?
Yeah. But I mean, depending on what we're doing for brakes and stuff too, you have to change it.
This is I got one on that other engine, but this is 265 stuff. How much? Give us a,
Oh, it's just the wrong side, but that would
Turn it
give us-
around.
I just want to see something here.
Bring her right
Can you
up
bring her up
Bring
front?
it right up to the front. That would, you get that down by there.
Look at that there
Move
now,
that
would you?
temperature sensor's in the way. But that there would work. You could
If
hug
there's
a
a
pipe.
will, there's a way. What?
You could hug a pipe right there.
I haven't got one.
Just that sensor's in the way for
All I got is old Chevy motors that people give me and I paid a couple $100 for, or if I bought them, I tried to buy them reasonable.
That'd be
I
pretty
get a
close. You
couple.
could run a pipe there,
Could so, couldn't you?
depending on motor mounts, right?
There's also one on the Chevy. There's another engine back there. I'm not sure where the dump out is. I think it might be.
But if you had the other one of these, see, that would dump out back here, and that'd be perfect if you had the opposite side. This one,
Yes.
the other one, and it would set back here. That would dump there, and it'd be perfect.
I'm just not
Back by the
sure.
oil filter. And then it would come right down between the brake and the oil filter, and you could leave all run factory stuff there. Factory stuff is good if you can get it. It looks like it's sitting pretty good in there.
You got me digging deep now.
It looks like he's sitting on a level and it's not too
Even the shifter linkage ain't hard to get at down there. Nothing's hitting where the shifter linkage
He just
is.
made lots of room for everything though.
Yeah.
You got no room to make a motor.
You can still make a little bit of
Huh?
See this one right
You
here?
got no room to make a motor.
We might build motor mount right here.
That's not the side I even
Oh, right
want.
there.
Oh,
Like I'm thinking he's got the original mount
this
that goes
one
in
right
here. And we might be able to come right off here.
So I'm thinking that's the one. That's
Build
the
a mount right
305.
there, right?
it goes down
Me
there.
and
So you got-
Joanne
you
traveled
got
to
two different
Liverpool.
style
We paid
mounts, too, that are bolt on
$350
here.
for that.
And one's
We're going to
gonna-
save that one.
he's got a
The
frame
reason being
that goes
is
underneath. It
it's
hooks to the
complete.
frame that come
It's
up.
not hurting anything there.
Underneath.
We have one at the other place we were given
talk about
that
this in a
engine, so
minute.
that's what we're going to use. The one that was given to us.
The tube one that
Yeah.
goes? Yeah.
That one might
That
slide right
manifold.
in there.
Nate,
Yes, sir.
come here for a sec, will you, buddy?
I want to try that cross member in there. The back is just going to notch two bolts out in the back, and we're going
You
to
might have cut it up. You never know.
yeah, something like that. That might work. Yeah, it drops right down by the oil filter. Yeah.
Okay. So it might. I might even have it out there on that engine in that frame.
Yeah. I think manifolds are going to be no problem.
Awesome.
Motor mounts. They get that cross member one. Is that
Dig her
what's in
open,
that
man. I
box?
can dig her open, cut her open. What do we have for time? Yep, no worries.
Because there's two.
Well, we're gonna cut this open. We're just gonna keep on rock and rolling for a little bit. There's a mount in there I usually buy from Speedway.
If we have to though.
Yeah.
Well, that's right there. We could come off of here.
Yeah, that looks nice.
Mount there too if we have to, right?
So that would have to be something you'd make,
A plate, yeah, a plate there, and then
or I think 57 Chevy has it. You can get a mount.
that one that
for
goes on the
50
water pump or
No,
something.
it sits on there somehow and it mounts like that. I think. I'm not sure. While Nate's digging that out, we'll take a walk around for a second. Actually, just stay right here. Sorry about that.
Where's that other?
So this is the mount here for each side of the engine, and then the mounts there are in that.
So these ones here, if that bolts to the motor here, is there enough room for that pipe to come up behind there?
Here, can you show putting it on that piece of pipe there?
So this here mount here is rubber on the motor, and this is a cross member.
So if you can picture it, when he puts the mount on the motor, is that mount going to work down in there? If you can
if
picture
there's
it.
enough room for this here to come up
for this
hit the
stuff.
frame or whatever.
That's basically-
in the middle. We get all kinds of room. It's just
Right.
over here on the edges.
So he's going to plant that on the side of the engine where it's supposed to be,
That will
and you'll
sit
have to
there.
take a visual and see whether it's kind of where it's at right now. Would hit the brake, wouldn't it?
Would that slide by
close.
there or not? It'd be close. I guess if the shear was cut off over farther. We had another set too, didn't we? Yeah.
So that's one setup. Is them motor mounts with that. This is another setup that you can have. Can be done many different ways on the old Chevy. She got many different parts intertwined.
There ain't much room for them ones, but they can be true. I don't like them ones. That one there bolts on the motor, and this one bolts on the frame, wherever you want it on the frame.
I already know what I yeah.
Yeah. I don't think that one. Don't think that one, Jack. I think. The back is really close to where I want it. So that was
I have these. So if you wanted to make something,
and you got the original ones in here too, eh?
Are they pretty good, are they, still?
I like the original mounts that come off the frame here.
Anyways, I still have these.
He's got brand news.
Brand news.
Brand news.
If you wanted to make something off the front, bring it up and bolt down through.
Yeah, you did.
Make a pattern. Dirty thumb fingernail on each bolt hole.
Filling all the holes.
Yeah, with your thumb.
Yeah.
Right there. You make that piece of piss.
Yeah.
Surprise, surprise.
Extra, extra. Read all about it. Chad's got some tricks, no doubt about it.
I like that one. Jeez. Is that what happens when it goes back in the bag? It farts? I'll take them back out there.
See,
So you just have to make up your mind which one you think you like the best.
Excuse me, because you dealt it. This gas around here's me and Joe. Like,
something I've been eating lately. Yeah.
Let's take it around the Ford here for a
you were gonna
second.
cheeseburgers to you last night. So
I did it.
Got the hood emblem on. Obviously they had the hood done, but we got the hood emblem on. Got it sitting on there. I think it looks really good. It doesn't matter if it looks good anymore or not. I drilled the holes for it, so it's over. It's over.
This thing run like a top.
And we got the trunk lid on. Haven't got it bolted down, but we got it on.
Good for that side.
And now it's on to the trunk lid. I don't like,
I'd like to take that
This
pipe
stuff.
right there.
right? I don't like this stuff. And the reason I don't like that stuff because I want to smooth it off a little bit, I guess.
Join that to the frame.
So it had a piece on there with a license plate. I think I'm going to smooth that off.
Well, that's the
And I'm
inside of
going
any
to
frame.
apply something to the bumper. I'm hoping
Through the frame, right? You were to put it on.
I do got
that I
an
can
idea.
apply this. It has to be straightened out a little bit. I'm hoping I can apply this to the bumper. Got the license plate light right there, and that's where the license plate would go on the bumper with this guard on the back bumper. So I have to make a pattern for that, or I want to do that.
Pipe comes in, you can almost come off.
And then
to that pipe.
tomorrow is primer day. Tomorrow I'm priming. Next day. What's that? Right. Trunk then prime.
Yeah.
So if I get it done tonight, you never, whatever. But anyways, I have to do the trunk and then into primer. All right, everybody, thanks a lot for coming back. Really appreciate it. Just 1 second.
I think I've got an idea here.
Yes?
So these ones on the motor, take this here, cut that off right there. Then you can bolt this to this, bolt that right to the motor. And that pipe is going to lay almost right here. So then we only get a join from here to that, just a little spot.
Oh, how about I leave it up to you?
Yeah, I think.
Sometimes it's best that way, isn't it, Denny?
Sounds good.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I
cut
mean,
that to width first and then try it.
He's asking you permission to cut your stuff up.
well,
That's what I'm doing.
I think this is my opinion, just my opinion, belly button. You take it for what you want. Your idea will work, no doubt in my mind, but I think I like that one. Just a flat sheet of metal down, piece going over,
One gusset
drill a
on
hole, one gusset on it, drill a hole, put the new mount on it.
Yep.
It leaves everything clean down here for your manifold,
More room for
everything.
exhaust and stuff.
More room for exhaust and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And I think it would look better here than
It would
there.
look pretty good too.
Yeah, you can do it.
Where's the power steering pump bolt on to?
No power steering on this thing, Dennis.
Well, no power, not put no power steering
No,
on
think of
it?
38,
Armstrong steering,
36.
bud.
You can get enough money in the old pipe cleaners.
Well, I mean, it still can have that. It's just everything would be brought out, would it not? Or be in front of
The
it.
water pump will be no problem. So yeah, it'd just be the spacer for the alternator. We'll just trim the spacer for the alternator off the thickness of the plate we put on. 3/8 plate.
Yeah, and just cut a pattern how you want it. You want it
3/8
straight.
plate down.
Yeah.
And then I can make a template over, then we'll just put one gusset on the corner and the bolt down through.
I think, yeah.
We could use the original mounts.
Basically, to get a piece of metal with 3 holes drilled in it so it fits.
Yeah, that's no
And then you can make it any shape you want to down here. And you have to, obviously build something that comes out to that hole and sits on that mount. Be nice. I'd make it all out of paper first, obviously.
Oh yeah.
So you can tape it all together and see what you want and then trace it over to metal and go for it.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be good. Yeah.
There you go. All right, thanks a lot, everybody, for coming back. We really appreciate it. This is Dennis, a longtime friend of mine. He's been a longtime friend of mine before Doug. I used to get a ride back and forth with Dennis quite a bit, and
I'm a product of him.
yeah, and this is his father.
Be happy.
Over and out. Have a great day. Come back tomorrow. We'll be here.